Hi beautiful kisses, catch me because I'm growing on my show Shenae, and guess what? Let's get into it. I want to let y'all know something. Like, who gonna tell them? Who gonna tell them? I guess I'm gonna tell y'all. Look, it ain't hitting what we thought it was hitting for. I feel like when we are no longer getting what we thought we was gonna get out the relationship, why keep on playing around? Why we gotta keep on holding on to something that ain't holding on? He ain't gonna make you tap out, and if you do, it's because you tapping out because you ready to get it over with. Okay? The guy was like, I was thinking like, what should I tell them? And he was like, tell them the truth, they're not gonna believe you anyway. Let's get into it. Tell them the truth, they're not gonna believe it anyway. Hold on, I had a story time for y'all. Okay, I got a story time for y'all. Let me fix my camera so it could be okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, can y'all hear me? Let's get into it. All right, I got so many stories for y'all. I'm thinking like maybe I should give y'all some story time so y'all can know what I'm getting at. Can y'all see me? Is the sun hitting for what it's hitting for, or do I need to change this mug around? Do I need to turn it around? Y'all can look. Can you see me? Can you see me well? Okay. Okay, check this out. Okay, where should I start? I have so many stories. Like, where should I begin? I begin at the most common thing, okay? And have y'all saw that movie with SZA and Keke Palmer when Cat Williams was like, it's a trap, it's a trap. If they're not gonna have it this month, what makes you think they're gonna have it next month? That's how I was. Like, if they didn't have it the last 3, 4, 5 years, the last 3, 4, 5, 6 months, the last 12 years, what makes you think they're gonna have it next month? I was holding on to the little faith I had. I had posted on Instagram like like when I left the person I was with, my edges started coming back. I kid you not. I am a living testimony, okay? This is my testimony. I'm a living testimony that when you leave a toxic relationship, your edges don't come back, okay? And when you left that toxic relationship and you just go ahead and test the waters again, guess what happened when I went and test the waters again? My eyelashes left. My eyelashes left. I kid you not. My edges was already on. Like, you can't lead a relationship, so bitch, I'm gonna bye. My edges had left. When I left him, my edges came back. I was like, let me just test the waters, you know, it's been a minute, let me see what that's hitting for, you know what I'm saying? My edges hit the dough. Don't do it. Guess what? We don't have to keep on living a constant reminder of what's not happening, what's not coming. Like, how many more reminders do you need? And how many partners have to show up in a different body with the same characteristic as the last person for you to understand, like, we got to raise our vibrations, so when we are ready to attract a partner, they could be on a higher vibration, okay? And I want a whole complete version, because I know I put good out in the universe. If you like, okay, I know I did my thing, I know I did my thing too, but I did my thing because I had to, because I was just trying to do my thing, and they won't let me do my thing, so I did my thing. Like, if you give me, you give me, you know what I'm saying? And for those who don't, let me make this a little bit more clear. When you are doing the best you can, and you are real, and you are genuine, and you are being honest, and then you have an individual, or you have individuals who like keep on like aggravating you, or torturing, or just pestering you, and then you gotta let them know, like, this not what you want, and you gotta go hard on them. Like, I was doing my thing, and I'm about to do my thing because I told you. Like, y'all, I'm still getting into my feminine girl era. Y'all see what it is. Okay, tell me about it. Anywho, when you are doing your thing and you have pure intentions, don't worry about when you're gonna get something good back, or how it's gonna happen, or who gonna look out for me. Let me tell you something. You have made it so far. You have made it this far. Like, you ain't dead yet. And if you died, guess what? You alive because you watching this, right? Right? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. That thing ain't hitting for what we thought it was hitting for, okay? Of course, they showed out the first few times. They probably was on a blue from the gas station, or a couple of shots. And over the months and over the years, y'all know how tolerance be. Y'all know how I be with your tolerance. You know, that one shot ain't hitting like 2 shots is, like 4 shots is. And them meds that they taking, that's not good for their heart. That's not good for their heart. And the way they treat you ain't good for your heart either, girl. ain't good for your heart either, okay? I was thinking like, you know, I be hearing like in music where like men be like, oh, she was telling all her friends. I know some women that's real P, that's like really play it, like that's really like they that thing, like they that man, they that N word, you know what I'm saying? I know some women. Okay, and guess what? We ain't gotta tell nobody nothing. We can show you. You don't gotta bring it to me, baby. I'ma go get it. What's up? What's good? You feel me? So like, okay, I'm about to say like this kind of embarrassing, but I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know what it is, okay? So y'all, I had met this dude, okay, while I was working at the club. Yes, your girl was at the club making a couple of dubs, you feel me? So I met this guy at the club. I was working, y'all. When people would come to the club and see me, I didn't even really have to dance like that, okay? People would pay me for conversation, like literally talk to them. I got proposed at the club 3 times. I kid you not. One guy, security was trying to keep him out. I had met him probably for like 2.5 hours. He was in that thing. We was talking, y'all. I would pray for them. I massage their hands, I massage their shoulders. I'm really like asking them questions like what they eat and what's their favorite meal and stuff, and like what's one thing that they wish that they could have done that they didn't get to do. Like I was really like holding conversations with these people. And y'all, how about this? Your girl had a pregnant woman coming to see her at the club, and guess what? She was just looking for her baby daddy. But you know me, I save him. I'm like, girl, he got you in here looking for him, and you almost do. Forget him, girl. I know your feet hurt, massaging her feet. I ain't no homegirl came up there with some child support, wherever she got her money. Guess what? Thank you. Namaste, queen. I appreciate you. Anywho, y'all, so I had 3 proposals at the strip club, at the exotic club, gentleman club, whatever you want to call it, okay? Like, I was like really a conversationalist, and that's where I got, you know, I ain't gonna say all my money, but because I did a 1-2 step, you know what I'm saying? Anywho, I met this guy at the club, okay? And my job at the bar was that if you come into the club to get attention, right? You come into the club to dance. My job is to dance and to give you attention. So I'm up there, you know, I'm at work. I'm showing everybody love. I was a equal employer, okay? I had equal opportunity employment. You in there? What's up? How you doing? I'm gonna hold you. I am a lover, however, like I was at work. So I met this dude at the bar, okay? And I met some ballers in there. I met some bosses. I met some fake bosses. I met some who knew how to handle their money well. It was different type of people, you feel me? I met some like really strangies, weirdos, like, how are you breathing God's good air? I met those type of people. Forgive me, Lord. I'm for real. I met all type of people. Anyways, so one day I was at work. It was my home girl party. She threw a party for her birthday, okay? She fine as ever, okay? Big like Dolly Parton, okay? We up in that mug, and I had asked my mom to watch the kids. I, you know, got my hair curled. I had already got my hair done, got my nails done and everything, y'all. Got my dance outfits from Sister Bernice, made the best dance outfits in the world. Anywho, we walking around the club, right? We peeping out the scene, trying to see who there, who got the money, who looking like they got the money, right? Goes to the back to get dressed, come back out, you know, and I'm like, you know, like, hey, y'all, it's 2 dudes over in the corner, and I saw one chewing on a toothpick, you know. I'm like, he got focused. He focused on something because he chewing on a toothpick, and you know, he a light-skinned cousin, you know, he was a white dude, so I'm like, bingo, okay? Like, ain't there one that many people in the club? Let me start right now. So I told the girls, like, ain't no guys out there. I'm like, there's 2 over there. I'm like, I just made eye contact with them. They're like, he mean, girl. I'm like, oh, straight. I'm getting dressed. I'm like, oh, me. Do my type of ones. It's duality. I know I'm super nice. If he mean, he gonna love me. He gonna love me, okay? So y'all, I walked past him first, right? And then I like backed up and accidentally bumped into him. I'm like, oh, sorry. He was like, you straight? Oh, I'm straight. Okay, if that's what you think, you know what I'm saying? So I was walking away, y'all. I didn't wear no regular stuff, okay? I went to Arts Academy, okay? I hung out with different variations of people, okay, different, you know, demographics. Y'all, I had some heels on that was like probably 8 inches high, and it had where you can put the money in there, and I had the lightning bolt. I was sharp, okay? I couldn't tell me nothing, right? Some of the girls will hate on me, but that was my thing. I was walking away from him, okay, when he was like, you straight. Y'all, why did I almost stumble? Let me show you how I was, because baby, okay, look, I did this on purpose. And I walked, I'm like, oh, excuse me. He like, you straight. I'm like, well, you know, I'm walking away while my ankle fold. Baby, I was like, and he was like caught my arm. He was like, what, you over here crip walking? I was so embarrassed. But I couldn't stop laughing because I like to laugh. So, y'all, I freaking sat down, right? We cooling. I'm sitting next to him at the bar. He like, you want something to drink? I didn't want nothing to drink, for real. You know, I would like your cash, sir. Like, then you come here to spend cash and get affection. I'm here to give you affection and to get the cash. Like, it's the equal exchange, you know? It's some type of reciprocity here, okay? It's an equal exchange. So, yeah, he was like, you want some drink? I'm like, nah, I'm okay. And I was like, you want to dance? He was like, oh, I don't get no dances. Most girls will walk away, okay? Oh, I ain't tell y'all, the girls like, he don't get no dances, he mean, he broke, he's stingy, he mean, he broke. I'm like, they just ain't me, okay? They just ain't my shell, okay? Okay, I went by Dream or Hazel when I was in the club. I'm like, they just not me. So I'm sitting there talking to him, and my song came on. What song was it? I can't remember, but I bet you he can, because all the songs is my song. So, y'all, I'm just dancing on it, right? Okay, I'm like, because I know I get a little close. Like, you going, first of all, I know you smell me. Okay, but I know you have to feel me. You know, just a little, okay? I'm just telling you what it is. So, after the first dance, you know, I waited, and I was like, I'm hot. I'm testing the waters, because I'm getting him to open up his pocket, okay? I'm about to keep it real with you. I'm like, oh, I'm high. He like, you want something to drink? I'm like, yeah, I get something to drink. He like, what you want? I'm like, what you drinking? I think he said like Coke and rum or something. I'm like, I get a shot of 1800. He like, oh, you drinking 1800? I'm like, yeah. He like, I get one. His boy was there too, okay? His boy was checking me out. I don't know why guys brought their homeboys to the bar. When they trying to talk to people and their homeboys be looking too, like, that's what's up. But hey, we know what we here for, okay? Anywho, got a drink, and my song came on again, okay? What's my song, y'all? All the songs my song. So I'm dancing again, okay? I'm dancing, I'm jamming. I hope I'm painting this visual for y'all, okay? It's a dark club. We got a strip club, okay? You got pose, you got fine women walking around, you got not so fine women, but they got nice bodies. So hey, something attractive to everybody. I always say it's somebody for everybody out here. So whole time, y'all, you know, we done took the shots, and you know, I'm baby stacked, okay? I had 3 kids at the time, but they didn't do me wrong. Your girls take from you. You have girls, your boys give to you. So I'm full, okay? I'm just dancing, and he was like, here, gave me some money, sit it on the counter. I'm like, okay. So I put that, even though I had a money bag, but I wanted him to see me put it right there, okay? I was like, you want to dance? He like, I don't get dances, but I mean, if you want to. I'm like, what? You just paid for them last 2 dances. You paying for a dance, you probably don't know it. Or I'm getting tricked, either one. But guess what? I'm getting your cash. I'm getting something to drink. Ain't that many people in the bar. And you my target. You my target. I ain't know years later I was going to be seeing you. You my opposer. Anywho, he get another dance. And I was like, I'm about to go. And he was like, oh, what you doing talking to me? I'm like, I just got to go make some money, you know. There's people coming in the bar. He was like, sure, you can stay over here with me. Gave me some more money. He swept down. He wasn't tricking. Tricking or tipping. Call it what you want. He swear he wasn't. We can say tipping to be more classy. say what you want. I was getting that money. You were paying me for my time, and I really enjoyed spending time with the people who I was at the bar with. Like, if you was boring or if you had like filthy energy, I wasn't gonna be staying too long. I just wasn't, unless that bag was right. If you was boring, but at the end of the day, I ain't gonna hold you. I wasn't not gonna stay too long. And people from the bar would call me and my sisters in, like people who managed the bar, because they knew we knew how to hold conversations and we could, you know, make the guys laugh and talk to them or whatever. So anywho, y'all, I asked him what he liked to eat. He told me what he liked to eat. He like, you gonna call me? I'm like, put your number in my phone. Y'all, I'm looking at like what I had just made from the night from just talking to him. So I'm like, okay, the ones who you can talk to the longest, they the ones. Like, I don't gotta dance. I don't gotta be out here sweating. Gotta keep on changing my dance outfit. I can just wear this. I'm like, that's a customer. Because you know, when you talk to the people, you lock the customer in. Like, it just is what it is. So I learned this trick too. Like, keep the guys customers at the bar. Like, don't go see them too soon outside the bar, because you want them to come to the bar so you can get their money, okay? Like, and he the only guy, when I say don't go see the guys, that's just something like, hey, get his number, keep him as a customer. So you come in, the other girls come in. Girls used to be like, that's my customer, that's my customer. Girl, that ain't your husband or your man. I'm not about to fight over these people. I wasn't the one for that. Like, I'm just here to be a service, okay? You got something on your mind? Talk to me. Let me take it off. Let me take it off. You know, I'm not about to be fighting with no women. Or I let the dudes know, like, hey, they be like, come here. I'm like, yo, girl, you know, because there's respect everywhere. Like, hey, yo, girl, like, who you be coming here to see? You know, I just want to make sure I respect her. You know, she don't want nobody to talk to you. It was up to him to tell her he was going to come talk to me. But I wasn't about to cause no beef. What I look like fighting over somebody for some $20 or $50 dances. Not the one. So, anywho, dude, I gave him a kiss on the cheek, okay, at the bar. Yo, what I do that for? Because when I went to the back, I had made me a nice decent amount of money and on stage, okay? But when I went to the back, the girl's like, she nasty, she kissed her. I was always been pretty quiet, you know, like, I'm just, leave me alone. I just be cooling. Anywho, they're like, she nasty, she kissed him. So I'm like, who is they talking about? Because not only am I interested, I want to know who they talking about, because I know I just kissed dude on the cheek. That was one of my things, okay? I left with that. It want the kiss to leave a kiss of life on her cheek, okay? Baby. I'm like, who you talking about? They're like, one of the girls like, she talking about you. I'm like, what's the issue? She was like, you don't know him? I'm like, you mad? I'm like, is you mad? They're like, no, you know him. Let me say something. I don't even know their real name. You're like, I call you Passion. You call me Dream or Hazel. I don't got no D or H in my... They don't start with the beginning of my name, my second name, or my last name. Anywho, a couple of days later, him and I met up. I have never like met up with somebody outside the bar and like thinking they was attractive. I'm telling you, whole time it was that toothpick and him laughing at me for like tripping. Anywho, y'all, we got really acquainted, and he had me talking in that British accent, like, I would like to have some more, please. And then I had him talking in that British accent, like, I would like to have some more, please. You know when it's really good and you want seconds, you sound like that them kids who been in the movies who be with their cups and be like, I would like to have some more, please. Or can I have some porridge? I was like that. Best times ever. However, years later, when stuff dwindled down and the excitement just wasn't there, because I got over. I'm over it. Like, I'm over like doing everything by myself. I appreciate you for the help that you did give me, but I can guarantee you it wasn't even 60-40. It wasn't like 70. It wasn't 70-30. It wasn't 80-20. Like, it had got ridiculous, and I'm not who you want me to be anymore, because I'm out here taking care of life. Like, we getting older. Like, it's real life happening, and because I wasn't who he wanted me to be anymore, he wasn't who I wanted him to be. But I feel like it's a duality when I feel like it's two type of relationships in this world. One relationship is when somebody love you and allow you to be you without changing you, and then you have another type of relationship in this world when somebody love you for who they want you to be. And if you are in a relationship and somebody only love you for what they want you to be, you're suffering. Like, depression is a mask. Like, we mask who we aren't. We put on masks to make other people happy, and that's why we be depressed. Like, tired of this job, I'm tired of this man, I'm tired of holding everything down, I'm tired of faking stupid or faking like I'm dumb to make this person look smart, or like I'm tired of making it look like I got something when I don't. I'm tired of going without to have other people have, and I have nothing. I'm giving so much more to myself than I can even give to other people, that I'm losing so much of myself that I want to numb. If you are going through that, I'm letting you know right now, when a guy give you something, when they trying to make you tap out and you really tapping out because you over it, but when they release in you, they are releasing their trauma in you, they are releasing their insecurities in you, they are releasing the spirits that they had when they intertwine with other people in you, they're releasing their bad eating habits in you, they're releasing all the medications that they're on, or different things that they took. All that stuff that's in their body, it get released in your body. So if you wondering like why I got brain fog, why I'm trying to read a book, but I can't get past the first 3 words. I'm just stuck like, look, y'all see my outline again? That's the real Walking Dead. That movie one line. That movie one line. Y'all, that movie one line. Y'all know how if a zombie bite y'all, then you turn into a zombie? It's like the dude is zombie when he having his dinner, you know, you on the menu when he having his dinner, and then you turn into a zombie. Y'all, I kid you not. I feel as though I lost my memory like 3 or 4 times. I'm not lying. I can guarantee you it was at least 2 or 3, but it may have been 3 or 4 times. And I contributed to definitely having mask on, depression. Definitely, I was definitely depressed. I was faking like I had it going on when I didn't. I had other people out looking at me, wishing or admiring the position that I was in, telling me I'm strong or you got a good husband. And I'm saying in my head, have him, baby. Matter of fact, I don't even want you to have him. Or girl, I'm not happy. Like, I'm smiling because for one, I'm a naturally happy person. For 2, I know if I smile, you know, maybe that can put a smile on your face. Like, I'm not saying I was perfect in no type of way, because obviously if I was, I would not have been a zombie. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to let y'all know something. When you are around other people, don't forget, energy cannot be created or destroyed. It only can be transferred. So if you feel like that you are in an effed up position, or you are surviving, or you hoping this dude ain't gonna change, look, if he didn't have it last month, it's a trap. He not gonna have it next month. Stop putting yourself through it. Guess what? If 3 + 4 = 7, if 6 + 1 = 7, okay? If come on, help me out here. If 2 + 5 = 7, all the answers make sense. I don't care what the question is. If it keep on changing but you're getting the same answer, you already know what's going to happen. I do not want to be like those individuals, and I don't want people to be like I was. Like, I'm really like telling y'all my truth and my stories, because it's time over. We have to balance the scales. We have to find balance within ourselves. It's time to save ourselves so we can help other ones. Like, think about your children, baby girl. Listen, beautiful beloved, think about this, okay? Your children have seen you being super mom their whole life. They saw you make a dinner when it was nothing in the refrigerator, okay? They saw you stretch 3 chicken wings and feed a family of 8, okay? They saw you light the stove up with the gas stove, light the house up because the heat was off. They saw you steal water from your neighbors, or ask your neighbors for water, or have to go wash up at your family member's house because the water wasn't on. They saw you hand wash their clothes out because the washer wasn't working. You are super mom to them. You are superwoman, okay? Just think about this. If your children see you as super mom, they look up to you. They think you're beautiful. They think you all that. They depend on you. Like, you're the air that they breathe. You create good moments when it ain't nothing there. Like, you have made the funnest times. I know the most funnest times for me when I was a kid is when our lights and gas and stuff was off. My mama made it fun. We made pallets in the living room and everything. You are super mom. When you didn't have that much money, you bought them school clothes. You went to the thrift store and you washed them school clothes and ironed them. You did the best you can do. You're super mom. You are everything to them. When your children see superwoman, allow a villain to keep on picking and picking and picking at them till there's nothing left, and they know you got it in you to change, they know that you are strong, that eats up at them. Just think about if like a innocent child who needs saving and a person who saves them can't save themselves because they feel inferior to somebody who is actually less than they are. I'm not saying you greater than somebody, but if somebody have to tear you down to make themselves feel big, obviously they are lacking something that you do not have, baby girl. They're lacking something that you don't have that they need, but guess what? You need it more. Your children will lose respect for you over time. And I'm gonna let you know, they're gonna try you. It may be times that okay, you know how we pillow talk with our significant others. Your children are going to tell you things like, Mom, why you with him? Or I saw him do this, or I saw him do that, or hey Dad, I saw her do this, or Dad, you don't deserve her. Your children are looking at their superwoman or their superman, and they're wondering, how can they be beat down this low, even though it's a lot that you have not said or told. It could be out of fear, it could be out of shame, or it could be out because you're downright loyal. Okay, whatever reason it is, they need you to be that superwoman. And guess what? You need it more now than ever to be that superwoman. I need you to be that superwoman. I don't know if you know it or not, but you are that superwoman. Like you are that person. Okay, man, your old fine ass, your beautiful fine, I see you with your beautiful self. You think I don't see you, girl? I see you. And I'm like, I really love who you are and who you are becoming. There's nobody like you. You help people out when you couldn't even help yourself out. But guess what? You made a way. You made a way. And I ain't gonna say you didn't complain, but guess what? Even if you did, you know how many times you had to cry without nobody being there? You know how many times you had to hug your pillow because you didn't have nobody to hug you, but you mustered up the courage and the strength to hug others when they needed it, but it was nobody there for you. You know how strong you are? You know how strong you are? You went without eating so your children can eat. Man, you're superwoman. Your children need you to be superwoman. I said, if you can't do it for yourself, find another reason greater than yourself. What's your reason why? Find your reasons why. Start off with doing it for them first, okay? Because they need you. They're children. That little child in you, she needed, he needed. Start with you first, okay? It's not like we can rewind the past and go change things, okay? However, we can take a stand right now and start to change things little by little. Look, guess what? Little by little gets a lot done, because everything big was once small. It starts with the little things, okay? By no way am I perfect, but guess what? I'm standing perfectly in my truth, and I'm okay with that, and I'm loving it, and I'm loving me for that. Listen, superwoman, how would you feel if you saw the person who you needed to come save you allow a villain? Because we're allowing anything, we're not changing, we're allowing it. I know that's so hard to say, like, how am I allowing this? But I'm letting you know, we're allowing it because we have the power. We gotta take our power back. Don't ask nobody to be great. Don't ask nobody to do better. It's better to ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission. Because if you gotta ask for permission in the first place, guess what? They not your person. That's not my person. They is not your person. My auntie used to tell us when I was little, and it's something that held on to me as I got older. She would say, don't ever tell no woman to leave her man. Don't you ever tell no woman to leave her man. And I feel that. Like, you don't tell nobody to leave a man. And I'm like, okay. I take lessons that I learned as a child, and instead of putting a period at the end of that sentence, I learned how to put a comma at it. So instead of a period, I put a comma at it at the end, okay? So my auntie said, like, instead of telling a woman to, don't you ever tell a woman to leave her man. Instead of that period, I put a little curve to it and added a comma. Don't you ever tell a woman to leave her man. Here go my part. Tell her that she is better being who she is with or without a man. How about that? How about that? Like, all of us got stories. Man, it's this wise man that says everybody faking. Everybody got on the facade. Like, and what Scarface say? You need people like me to look down on. You need people like me. Nah, but for real, like, if my story can help somebody, I don't mind telling. Like, that thing ain't hidden for like it was hidden for. It ain't gonna be hidden for like it's hidden for. You up here doing him a favor, okay? You like, yeah, okay, what's up? And he like, yes, acting like he ain't, acting like you ain't the best choice, acting like you ain't the best choice. He got his nerve, baby. I wanted to remind y'all, like comment, like reach out to me, comment, thumbs up, smile, like, y'all can DM me, y'all can email me, like whatever, but I'm telling y'all my business. I want to know y'all business too. What's up, boo boo? Always remember, everyone have a substance to be beautiful in their own special way, and blessings on your journey, beloved.